Hello, welcome back to Metalhead Nation Garage. I'm Chris, your host. Hey, we're going to talk a little bit about Iron Maiden on this episode. Bruce Dickinson doing some interviews, and he was asked the question, how do you take care of your voice all these years? You know, he sounds so great. He's getting older, and his voice is really good. And he said he really doesn't do anything special. He actually drinks plenty of water. You know, he kind of abuses it a little bit, by hitting high notes early on warming up. He doesn't smoke at all. He, just takes care of it. Water, doesn't smoke, does the practicing of his instrument, and it seems to respond to that, and it's been responding over years and years. I mean, Lord have mercy, 50 years. So kind of cool question was posed to him about his voice. You don't hear much about that, but he does got a sensational voice, powerful voice. You can hear it on them big hits of Iron Maiden. Also, they was nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for 2023. So the votes are starting to come in. I haven't heard an update on that. I will search for that and try to see where it is, because I know the voting has started, and they usually keep tabs or throw them out there, tell you how they're doing and where they're at their nomination. Vote, get, and go from there. Again, Iron Maiden Rock and Roll Hall nominees for 2023. And that'll be this episode for Metalhead Nation Garage. We will see you next time. Hello, welcome back to Metalhead Nation Garage. I'm Chris, your host. Hey, give us a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel. Hey, we're going to talk about Judas Priest today on one of their biggest hits, Living After Midnight. Judas Priest was inspired by John Lennon. Who would think of that, right? What had happened is, they was doing the British Steel album, and they traveled up to one of John Lennon's homes in the countryside estates, and had the studio, which he had sold to Ringo Starr. And just got in there and amidst about the place, the side of it, the landscaping, and just the unique estate itself with the the characteristics of Europe and things. They began to start writing Living After Midnight. So, and at that time too, Ringo and all of these guys, they always like to have parties, right? And so these guys was up in the studios, and that happened, and and then they had to riff. Glenn Tipton and K.K. Downey had to riff. They just needed the lyrics from Rob, so and it finally came. So Living After Midnight, inspired by John Lennon, Ringo Starr. It's got a Beatles. Who would think the Beatles would be involved with a heavy metal band? Really interesting. I love stories like this about songs, how they're made in the studio or outside of the studio. It really is pretty cool stuff. But that'll be this episode on Metalhead Nation Garage. We'll see you next time.